We'll discuss about multi-dimensional database. So in the last class, let's quickly recapitulate. We discussed about what is dimension, what are the facts, what are the how do you organize dimension and facts, which method is fast. Today we are going to talk about what are the various operations associated with multi-dimensional database. As yesterday we discussed in the last class, we discussed about what is multi-dimensional database. So we are going to very focus about, first we'll discuss about attributes of your dimension structure. So let's quickly recapitulate. We discussed about the organization of data in terms of cross-tabular manner, which is two-dimensional view of data, where the first dimension was time and second dimension was provision and third province, and third three-dimensional view we have got another dimension called sales manager. When we receive the requirement from the client, the first thing we try to organize the data in a multi-dimensional way and to figure out the information we are presenting to the user, does it make any business meaning to the users. In the same series, we also identify hierarchy. So first thing, we identify what are the dimensions, their members, dimension hierarchy, and the new thing which we're going to talk about, attribute. Now let's look at this story. I've got a dimension over here. So this is my hierarchy. Let's say I'm designing a product dimension which I received from the client request. In my transactional system, there is one dimension called product dimension. Now in a product dimension, you can see my hierarchies. We have got product line. Under each product line, there are certain product family. Under product family, we have got product category and name. So when you look at the requirement, it is easy for us to recognize the hierarchy. Sometimes it is straightforward, sometimes you need to speak to the business and identify what is the hierarchy. So along with the product, there may be some property associated. So let's take this example. These are the list of the products I've got, and we also want to, business wants to analyze information based on category and based on various characteristics. This is the requirement. The requirement is a thing which derives us. The first thing, the business wants to analyze the information first based on product category. So at any point of time, you would like to know which product category give me more revenue. What is my major revenue channel? Is the books or the music? What category of products people like generally? What if we increase the cost? Such kind of analysis are associated with this. So we need to analyze product based on category. Business also like to know in which package product consumers are liking my product. So they want to understand consumer group. Who are the various consumer group of my information? So one hierarchy, one way of organizing it based on category. Second way of organizing based on properties. So we are also organizing based on what are the various properties. First property is consumer group. We want to know which category of users like my product more. So when we list out the product, we also create a separate hierarchy. One for my one consumer group is kids, and kids like these three products. My another consumer groups, ladies products. These are the latest products. So we assume we categorize the information based on category. Also, we organize the information based on consumer group. This is one way of organization of information. The same information we are organizing from multiple ways. Now, so at any point of time, business wants to know what is the area of my focus, where we should focus so that we can leverage our sales, which consumer groups like my product. The company also want to analyze product based on package size. Right? We have a 1 kg pack, we have 5 kg pack, 2 kg, so something like this. So the moral of the story, same information we are storing in multiple ways. But the categorization is different. So these are the properties. This is major hierarchy and these are the properties. Package type, consumer type, product color and various things. So when we design the hierarchy for the client, we also check the attributes. We call them attributes. Now, this is a way to organize it. This product, we provide attribute. Attribute first is called consumer group. The attribute second is called package type, package size. So we associate certain properties. The property first, kids. These products are liked by kids. So with each member, we are associating properties which will help business to understand, which will give you one more dimension to analyzing data. So attribute hierarchy is nothing an alternate way of organizing information. Therefore, it gives me rich. The more degree of analysis you need, the more attribute you add. Right? So with each member, these are the attributes associated. This product is available, this primarily liked by kids and the package size is 5 kg. This is attribute. Each dimension table contains attributes, right, which we used for search, filter and classify fact. Search, filter and classify fact. In simple word, this is a business question. They say you want to receive the total revenue, compare for consumer group, kids versus ladies. So attribute is helping me to filter out this information. So the total revenue associated with these 3 products versus total revenue associated with this. A way of flagging out the information. We may have a separate table which maintain the attribute information. But eventually attributes are characteristics which help us to provide an additional level of analysis for the data. So that is what attribute is. Next is hierarchy. As a part of analysis, as I said, first we identify dimension, then their member, then the hierarchy, and then attribute dimension or attributes associated with them. You take in any example of any existing report. Take some report. Oh, this is pretty big. Okay, let's take this report. Now, in this report, we see we are trying to find the complete performance trend for various revenue and expenditure. Now, in this requirement, the first thing, if we analyze the first chart, the dimension would be years. This is what says revenue and this is year. So my dimension is year dimension, which has got a member. So this is pretty simple example. In this example, the dimension is year and the members are, for year dimension is financial year 06, financial year 07, financial year 08, and so on. And my facts are revenue. Right? Further, you analyze other facts. So revenue from different channel and expenditure from different channel. Right? So expenditure in this example, in the chart second, what information we can get by analyzing it. My dimension would be type of expense, right? Type of expense. And the members are, it is given over here, expense associated with manpower, it is associated with non-power expenses, non-manpower, and total expense. So you see, we have information about expense, the dimension, and these two members of the expense. So if I design a hierarchy, it would be something like expense, which has got two members, two kind of expense. First is manpower and second non-manpower. It could be related to the salary, and this become a hierarchy. So similarly, when you keep on analyzing other requirements, you can figure out what are the dimension and member associated with each report. At the same time, as a part of your analysis, sometimes you also identify the facts, attribute associated information. So identifying an attribute is a part of your analysis. When you do it, you analyze the existing report, you can identify the same thing. Next is your hierarchy. Sometimes your hierarchy is quite visible. Hierarchy will help you to see the granularity of data. A simple example of hierarchy could be time dimension. So time dimension hierarchy could be, you have year, under year you have half year, solely depends upon the business you are projecting, quarter and month. So this is my lowest level of granularity. Lowest level of granularity is, in this example, is month. So detailed data, the most detailed data you can see is month, and most summary data